Good morning, my friends. This month in Little Sprouts, we're learning all about contentment and how we can trust God no matter what. Contentment is a big word, but it means to be thankful for the things that we have. Last week, we learned all about Paul and how he was content even when bad things happened to him. He was content because he trusted that God would take care of him. Today, we're going to hear a story about someone who was not content. There was once this king named Ahab. Ahab was not a very good king. He didn't listen to God, and he didn't take very good care of his people. King Ahab only cared about himself and what he wanted. One day, he visited a neighboring town, and he saw a beautiful vineyard full of grapes. He thought that if the land could make such perfect fruit, it could also make really good vegetables and everything that he wanted to grow. He decided he wanted to buy that land, so he found out who the owner was, and his name was Naboth. He asked Naboth to let him buy the land, but Naboth told him no. It was his family's land, and he wanted to keep it. This made the king very angry. Nobody told him no. He went home and he refused to eat or drink and kind of threw a fit because he wanted that land. His behavior annoyed his wife, the queen, so she told him to eat and that she would make Naboth give him the vineyard. The queen did get King Ahab the vineyard, but only because she had Naboth killed. This made God unhappy with the king and his wife. He sent the prophet Elijah to speak to Ahab. Elijah gave Ahab God's message that what he had done was very wrong, and God was not happy about it. Ahab listened, and he wept for his mistakes. King Ahab and the queen were not content with what they had, and they did bad things to get the things that they wanted. That is never a good idea. That's not God's plan for us. If you'll remember, our Bible verse for November can help us be content. It's from Luke 12:15, and it says, "Life is not made up of how much a person has." If King Ahab had remembered that, things would have gone much differently for him. I hope each of you will have a great week and remember to trust God and be content.